right here was a little table with a TV and radio. Right at this corner was the little dining table, and the window would stretch through it and take up the plates them from off the little dishwashing sink that was out there. And over here was the old piece of couch that my mother would wrap every December with new fabric, and we would cook outside. And I tell you, man, I love it. I miss it sometime, but you know, we grow up, we move on to do our own things. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mannix Robinson TV. Welcome back to Hope in the Hills. Yes guys, it's another beautiful day in Jamaica. I came to check on the old family house. I don't think we will be repairing it. We'll be tearing it down, because the walls are cracked up really bad, and I don't think it is even wise to be trying to invest money in a structure that is cracked and not safe. So I think the next move is to take it down. Yeah, the roof is gone. Really bad thing, eh? Somebody nail up the door or close it or something. Yeah, all the zincs. Yeah, I don't know, guys. But so guys, I'm gonna take a walk inside. Wow, really beat up bad, man. This is, I remember these furnitures that my mother trusts at courts, and you know how many times they came for them guys to repossess them. Yeah, you got the dresser right there, you got the, what they call it, whatnot. Yeah, and this one also. Yeah, I don't know, man. I had a rough life growing up, man. Coming back up here just bring back memories. This is where we would sleep, in this room and this room. Yeah, even the floor, everything left up. Everything is gone, guys. But yeah guys, this is the old house. The storm swing it down and lick out the glass. Yeah, leave it right there, the doors. Yeah, but yeah, you can see where the whole wall is compromised, guys. It's breaking up, it's crack up, it's pulling apart. Yeah, yeah. I think I see a photo somewhere over here. Look at my brother. Is this my brother right there? I think so. I think this is one of my brother. Can't even make it out. I think This is my sister. I think this was when my mother was working in the garment factory. I think this is it. Let me see if I can make anything out. Nah, it's all done. Yeah, the rain. The storm break here. Let me see. See anything over here? Oh my God. This was my mother 5-year award thing. Yeah, it's all damaged. Yeah. Yeah. There was a picture in this photo of my mother. Yeah. Damn. Oh God. I remember when my mother bought this thing and brought it up here when she was working in the garment factory. What do you call them? What do you call these guys? Figurines. Yeah, figurines. It's right there. Yeah, figurines. Yeah. My God. Yeah. Memories, man. Memories. I think this was for my sister. Let me see if I can. My sister is a preacher and a evangelist. She everywhere that she goes, she would have gone in Jamaica to preach. She would put a thumbtack on it. Yeah. She would put a thumbtack on it. Yeah. Yeah. She would put a thumbtack on it. This is the map of Jamaica right there. Well, part of it. There is Montego Bay right here. Yeah, it's Montego Bay right there. This is where we all would sit. We had a whole broke down couch that somebody gave to us, and my mother would wrap it every Christmas with new fabric to make it look new. And we'd all sit and we would break a piece of willow branch, bring it in the house, and we'd wrap some Christmas light around it, and that was Christmas for us. Yeah, I remember Christmas. We had this old broke down couch that somebody gave to us, and every Christmas my mother would wrap it. Every December my mother would wrap it with fresh fabric and would break a piece of willow from down by the street, bring it up, put in a one pot, and my mother would wrap it with some. When she was working at the Freeport, they would get the underpants band or waist, and they would frazzle it out and create patterns with it, and we would tie and dye them, and that is what we would wrap around the thing, wrap around the willow. We put some Christmas light around it, and that was our Christmas tree. Still can remember it, man. And you know, if present that we got, if we got any, because I don't remember getting any presents. See it when we move up here, I don't remember, but my parents did their best. You see it, yeah. And every Christmas, guys would give the house a fresh coat of paint, man. A fresh coat of paint. I tell you. Yeah, but right here was a little table with a TV, radio. Right at this corner was the little dining table, and the window would stretch through it and take up the plates them from off the little dishwashing sink that was out there. And over here was the old piece of couch that my mother would wrap every December with new fabric. And we would cook outside. And I tell you, man, we loved it, man. We love it. We love it so much. I love it. I miss it sometime, but you know, we grow up eventually and we move on to do our own things. But yeah. I'm gonna share with you a story, guys. Like you see these walls, they were pure rock, they were just cylinder blocks. There was nothing over it. And one day I'd render the walls. I remember, guys. It doesn't look professional, but I was in my teens when I did this. I was going to secondary school when I rendered these walls because I was tired of seeing the cylinder blocks. Yeah. My mom tried her best to let the place look nice, man. She would work overtime in the factory to buy her little stuff them to make the place look nice. She did her best, man. My parents tried. They tried. You know? My father died. I think if he hadn't died so early, we would have, back then we would have seen a more better quality life. But I remember jumping through this back door right here to take a shortcut sometime when I want to leave out of the house. Yeah. And I remember I'd put up a stanchion pipe right here, and this is the drum. And this was a galvanized drum, guys. And when the bottom rotted and was leaking, I cast it out with cement or concrete, yeah, to prevent it from leaking. And look what happened. Yeah, that is it right there. And I set up a pipe right here. This is where we usually cook, guys, right here, so this is right where we usually cook. There was a kitchen right there. I don't know if I can find any ashes, but there was a kitchen right there. Still can remember it. It was built on that birdberry tree and that ackee tree. Yeah, that's where we were, our kitchen. And we all would sit on the flat rock right here. Yeah, we would walk, come around, and then eventually I had cast this up. I had cast this thing right here to have a little piece of platform around here, and I have built a step. I put a step right there. You can see the flooring that is in there is not the original flooring. This was the original flooring. You see this right here? This is linoleum. Linoleum. This was what we used for the flooring. Sit here. This is the evidence. I'm not telling you no lie. Linoleum was on the flooring, guys. Yeah. Yeah, linoleum. Yeah, there it is right there. Yeah, we had linoleum on it. Yeah. Even the door sometimes, guys, the door was rotten so much that it couldn't even lock. It was a whole ply door, man. One of those old doors. Yeah. And we would sit right here on this piece of step right here. Some of us would sit right here. Some would sit over there. Some would sit right there and waiting for the dinner to done cook. And right at the window right here is where we had built up a little stand. Yeah, right at this window we had built up a little stand where we were washing dishes. You still can see the soap scum. See the white mark? That is the soap scum from dishes. That is it right there. Yeah, and the soaps come down there from doing laundry and sometimes bathing outside too, man. Yeah. Memories, guys. We would sit right here on the step watching our mother cooking right there. Or sometimes my sister would cook. because she's the bigger one. She would be cooking for all of us. Yeah, washing our clothes and all of that stuff. See it. And my story, my experience, my story is not unique. It's not something new. You have a lot of people experience this type of life. Some people don't want to relive it. Some people are ashamed to talk about it. But this is not nothing strange. You see, this is a life that a lot of people grew up in. Some people that are living right now. You see it. But I thank God for the experience. I thank God for the way how I was brought up, for the humble life, for the humility that He taught me young, when I was young. Yeah, I thank Him for that. And when I look back and see where I'm coming from, I really give Him thanks. And the same clothesline just recently burst off after the hurricane. The same clothesline. Let me show you guys. See it here? Still here. This is the clothesline. Still here. A piece of old wire. Clothesline, telephone wire. This is the old clothesline right here. So that is it, my wonderful viewers. This is the whole family house. Sure, bring back a lot of memories. Man, I tell you.